While the goal for the World Health Organization is to ensure that at least 10% of each country is vaccinated, statistics show that in Rwanda, more than 6 million people, representing 46% of the entire population, have already received the first dose of COVID-19 vaccines, while 3,625,000 people, representing 40%, have received at least 2 doses of COVID-19 vaccines, without considering those who have received the booster dose. Prime Minister Dr Edouard Ngirente has told members of the parliament that vaccination program for children from the age of 12 is one of the reasons for the increase in vaccination rates, with Rwanda confident that by the end of next year, 60% of Rwanda's population will be fully vaccinated. Rwanda's target was to vaccinate at least 30% before the end of December this year, and 60% of Rwanda's population to be fully vaccinated by December 2022. But I want to inform you that we are about to exceed our goal. After starting the vaccination campaign for children from the age of 12 and adolescents, the population of the people to be vaccinated increased to 69.4%, representing over 9 million people. These people will be fully vaccinated by December next year, but we may reach the target before the set timeline, considering the rate at which we are vaccinating the people. Some of the legislators questioned the rationale of the booster dose and the progress the country has made in building its vaccine manufacturing facility. I believe that once we start manufacturing vaccines, we'll be able to vaccinate the entire population of the country and be able to donate some doses to our African brothers. I want Prime Minister to enlighten us on the progress made in building our own vaccines manufacturing facility and how ready we are to vaccinate at least 100% of our population, as well as treating other diseases. As many as 5,000 people over the age of 50, as well as those between the ages of 30 and 49, who are working in the healthcare and those with chronic illnesses, have received the COVID-19 booster shot since November 30th this year. Health Minister Dr Daniel Ngamije has stressed that the booster vaccine dose provides greater immunity against COVID-19 pandemic. According to the studies shown from countries which vaccinated their people ahead of us, has shown that the body's resistance to COVID-19 virus keeps going down as time goes by, which is why one needs the booster vaccine dose to provide greater immunity against COVID-19 pandemic. The fact that COVID-19 treatment centers have reduced from 11 to 1 reflects the progress made by Rwanda in the fight against COVID-19 pandemic. More than 100,000 people are estimated to have been infected with COVID-19, of which 98% have recovered and about 1,343 have died. The Prime Minister is urging the people to take part in the vaccination campaign, sensitizing masses to take jobs. If you don't want to get vaccinated, we will not allow you to infect others with the virus. That's the whole point. If you have not been vaccinated and you think that's your right, this will not give you the right to infect other Rwandans. Those vaccinated can contract the virus, but they will not be devastated by the virus. But you should not give yourself the right to go in the stadium and other public places where you meet many people and infect them with the virus. No one has the right to infect others, considering that the government has done everything possible to provide the vaccines freely. The high uptake of COVID-19 vaccines is one of the safest ways to resume suspended activities and ensure that the country recovers well, which will also contribute to the revival of the economy, expected to grow by 10.2% by the end of 2021, according to official statistics.